December makes me think about how we connect to the people we love. It's a time full of little lights and messages, and instead of buying gifts or sending quick texts, I wanted to do something slower and something more personal. I have this ritual that I paint the design for my Christmas cards by hand. This year I painted a card with gouache. So stay here if you want some inspiration what to paint and how to pack a snail mail as a small ritual of connection to your loved ones. Hello lovely people, good morning. For those who don't know me, my name is Katha. I am an illustrator with a full-time job not related to art, and today is the day I want to paint my Christmas card design. And yeah, every year I have the same problem that I am late with the design, and so the whole printing process and the packaging and everything, I'm always late. And today, so actually I have a deadline in 2 hours today, so let's see what I can paint in this time. I have to digitalize my illustration, also work it a bit and send it to the printing service in order to get it here, shipped here at time. Yeah, so typical, but I'm confident that I will make it. So last night I made a sketch for my illustration, and now I only have to paint it with gouache. So come with me to the process of my illustration, and yeah, let's paint. So this year I started my own little mail club for December. I saw a lot of videos out there from people doing their own mail club, and I find it so fantastic to write to other people physically and not only with text messages. This intention to send something real and something beautiful made with love, I really appreciate that. And I think that we live in a time where connection seems so easy, but it is not always so deep. So I think that writing a letter is different, that you can't rush it and you have to choose every word. You also think a lot about the person who will read it, and somehow through the paper your presence also travels to them. And a handwritten letter holds so much warmth and creativity, and it always carries care for the other person. And creativity for me makes the most meaningful gift, because I think with a creative gift you give a part of yourself. With the motif of this year's Christmas card, I connect so many thoughts. There are 3 people and a samoyed. They are on their way following the star, and each of them carries a light. I wanted to visually express how the light spreads, illuminating the forest and the faces from within, so that even others become curious and step forward. And so the light is reflected also above in the sky. Do you see the little stars? Everyone brings something personal along the way, provisions, equipment, and also a gift. For me, this image carries faith, hope and love on the journey on which we are on, And also joy walks with them too. So let us celebrate that, and Merry Christmas. I am so happy. Yesterday I went to pick up my postcards. They are ready. Within one day I printed them. I found a local printing shop. So take a look inside with me. Oh wow! Look at this! I am really happy how the colors turned out. I think it really makes a difference to the original that I've painted a bit with Procreate and cleaned some edges and reinforced the colors. And I will now show you the comparison between the two, the original and the postcard. So this is the original. Postcard. You can see that the colors are a bit different. I also drew more lines in there, and I also reinforced the contrast and the lines. Also those edges on the trees where the pink really looks through. Here I muted it a little bit. Also in the color of the skin and the details, because if you can see the squirrel, this little squirrel has a lot of tiny details I didn't do in the original. Maybe it was because of lack of time, but it's something I could change afterwards also. So this is the box of the last year's postcards. I made it a bit my tradition to paint something, whether it is on the tablet or on paper. But yeah, it's really beautiful to look back at a history of postcard painting, and I want to show you what I did in the last years. The first one I did with Photoshop. Those were my first intents of digital painting, and yeah, it is okay, but on the screen the colors were much more beautiful in the sky. So finally, what it was a great idea, but I was sad that it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to look because of how the colors looked on the screen. This means the savior is there. The second postcard is this one. I remember I painted this one just after Christmas because I bought my first tablet, and I bought Procreate, and this was such a game changer. I was just learning how to draw with Procreate, and it was a lot of fun. So that year I was very early for painting and printing the cards. I wanted to really show this warmth of a house where everyone is in for Christmas, and this bow is a traditional bow here in Germany, which you can see in all the windows. This image simply means home for me. This is the next card I made. And I remember I also had not much time there, but I think this is a very different color combination for Christmas cards, and I like it. Yeah, it is simple, a simple design, but beautiful. And it says, "And peace on earth." This card is maybe my favorite of all of them because it tells a very beautiful story. In Germany there is a song. I will put the title in here. I don't know how it is called in English. Mary walks through a forest, and as she walks by, all the thorns begin to flower, and it turns into a forest of roses. I think The card wants to tell the story that even amidst all this darkness, there are flowers blooming and there's light coming. And the last one I did last year is this. Maybe you know it. I already did a video where it appeared, and it says peace on earth and love. So yeah, I really like the folky vibes of this card, and I still like it. So my idea was to put it also on a line where I wanted to hang up all the postcards we will receive this year. And so I will hang also some of them up there. When the postcards had arrived, the slowest and for me coziest part began. So I sat down with a tea and turned on music and then started writing to each person. On each card I wrote something different and different thoughts I had about the person. And also with this one question, what do I want this person to feel when they open this? I think I want them to feel seen, loved and accompanied into the next year with good tidings and a blessing. Also writing by hand, and I really enjoyed using my fountain pens. It felt so good and personal, and in my opinion someone can feel that and also feel that it was just written to them. Today I bought all the materials I used to package my envelopes and my cards. So I laid it out on the bed to see what I've got and to make a plan how I want to package the things. Here is paper I want to use to print letters, other postcards and prints I made from lino prints. You can watch a video how I did that. Christmas washi tapes for the packaging, a lot of paper I want to use. Today I've also bought those envelopes and these ones. Cute packaging materials. Those are made from salt dough. I also did them in the last video in Advent. The rest of the paper doilies. In this box I store pretty packaging papers, and I'm not sure if I will use it, so you will see. So finally the packaging. For me it also had to be beautiful, simply aesthetically pleasing. I really appreciate this part of the Happy Mail, and also stamps like this penguin reading a letter or a sticker of mine. And in some envelopes I also included my lino cut prints, some dried flowers. And also it was the first time I tested this wax seal, and after finding the right technique it looked very beautiful. For me it wasn't just sending cards, it was like sending moments of attention and slowing down my December and to plan something intentional and cozy and beautiful for my friends. If you want a cozy December tradition, I only can recommend writing cards or painting cards and sending them. Maybe you can send a handwritten note this year, even if it is just one. And I don't know, maybe for you it is writing a beautiful letter or painting a card or simply telling someone directly that you love them. Those are tiny lights. They are on their way into the world. This has been part 3 of my Advent of Kindness. And if you want to see part 1 and 2, I have a playlist for this. Painting and decorating, preparing for Christmas. Also, finally, I can very proudly present to you my website, and you can click on the link down below to subscribe to my newsletter. Lovely thoughts about creativity and illustration. I wish you all a very heartwarming and bright time. Liebe.